Would you like to grow your income, be a better leader, and help others? Well, keep watching, because in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 essential leadership skills that will increase your income, your success, and happiness in life. Number 1, define your vision. You see, every great leader had a vision. If you look at Mahatma Gandhi, he had a vision that India would be independent, free from the rulership of Great Britain. Nelson Mandela wanted equality for the people in South Africa. Harriet Tubman had a vision that slavery would be abolished and that all people would be free. And as a business owner or executive, you must have a vision for your company. Bo Eason was a 9-year-old boy when he had a vision that he was going to be the best safety in the world. He was going to play in the NFL. And he wrote a 20-year plan to make that happen. And that vision drove him every day. At 5 a.m. in the morning when he was still sleeping and his dad came to wake him up. It was that vision that made him get up and train before school. Every day he and his brother would throw and catch 1,000 balls because they had a vision to become the best. And because he had this vision, his brother and his other friends were working harder, training harder, because they wanted to be part of his vision. And that's what makes a great leader. You get other people to become part of your vision. And in the process, you help them to grow and become better. Because interestingly enough, in that little town where he grew up, nobody had ever made it to the NFL. And because of his vision, his brother and 2 other friends became NFL players. Being a leader starts with a compelling vision and the decision to bring it about no matter what. So let's have a look at the word decision. To better understand what the word decide means, let's have a look at the derivation. It comes from late Middle English in the sense of to bring to a settlement, from French décider, from Latin decidere, determine. The Latin decidere comes from de, which means of, plus cadere, which means cut or kill. So when you decide, you basically cut off other alternatives. Basically, failure is not an option. And if you look at the side, it consists of de and side. Side comes from the Latin cadere, which also means kill, which we know from words like suicide and homicide. When you decide, you not only cut out all other alternatives, you are removing that what's killing you, indecision. Oh, you want to know the next leadership skill that increases your income, success, and happiness in life? Well, this is it. Continue studying, continue growing. And learning is not like we used to in school, where we had to read the books and then memorize the answer so we can pass a test. Learning is finding a better way of doing things, getting new understandings. So the question is, when you're learning, are you able to apply what you've learned to bring better results? And how do you learn anything? Any concept, any idea is composed of sentences, right? But what are sentences composed of? Yep, words and or symbols. And so if you understand the words, you can understand the concept and you can learn anything. It's not that it was too complicated or too difficult. There were just words that you didn't fully understand. So make the dictionary your new best friend. Look up the derivations and understand what's the origin of the word, how is it developed over time, and what's the actual meaning, because that will help you to understand the concept better so you can get the results and become more competent. Become the best in what you do, because people want a leader they can trust. They want to know that you can get the job done, that they can rely on you. And keep in mind, learning is not just compiling data and collecting information in your head. As my friend and business manager Mayor Ezra said, learning is the process of removing fake realities. Fake realities are things that you think that are true, you're certain about it, but actually they're not bringing you results. And if you remove all the fake realities, what stays is you, and you know. And that's how you bring the best results. I'm curious to hear, how many hours a week do you actually spend studying to become better, to continue growing? Because nothing in this universe stays the same. Either you grow and you improve, or you're slowly deteriorating and getting a little dumber every day. Did you like the video? If so, please click subscribe and like, or if you didn't, click the dislike and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Either way. The third leadership skill is to build confidence. What does it mean, confidence? Confidence comes from the Latin word com, which means with, and fidere, to trust, to have full reliance. And that's important as a leader. People need to know that they can really rely on you, they can count on you no matter what. You become like a stable datum, like a pillar in their life. Because often when you're trying to accomplish something, there's a lot of moving parts and it can get very confusing. But it's hard to be productive when there's a chaos. So you need to be able to be that stable datum, to be that pillar for them, that they know they can count on you. Now keep your word. When you say you're going to do something, do it. And if you say you're not going to do something, don't do it. And most importantly, keep your word with yourself. Keep your ethics in and know that what you're doing really is in the best interest of the group and of the purpose, that the vision that you want to create, the purpose that you all agree to, that's what you're going to achieve. And take responsibility when you make a mistake. At the time it may seem the best idea, but things don't always work out. So take responsibility, and instead of blaming or trying to hide what happened, just be honest and upfront and make it go right no matter what. In the end, it's really not that serious. Life is a game, so why not make it fun? Well, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. It will be very fun for me to see and like, and I hope this video helped you, and I want to hear from you and all the good stuff. Learn the leadership skills to take command and prosper. Your life will be better for it, and so will be everybody that comes in touch with you.